Hello and welcome to the channel. Controversial former aviation minister Sirika has been summoned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). The ex-minister had caught controversy when at the launch of the Nigerian Air in Abuja, an Ethiopian aircraft landed for runway. Niger. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. EFCC summons ex-aviation minister Sirika, questions Nigeria Air officials. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has summoned the former Minister of Aviation Sirika to appear before the commission. The anti-graft agency had also questioned officials of the Nigerian Air over the recent launch of the airline in Abuja. These days gathered that while the minister was due to appear before the commission within the week to answer questions related to the launch of the airline, Nigerian Air, garbed in Ethiopian colors, the commission had already grilled some supposed officials of the national carrier. When contacted, spokesman of EFCC, Wilson Uwujaren, confirmed that there was an ongoing investigation but could not give further details. "I can confirm that there is an ongoing investigation in that regard," he said. Competent sources told This Day that the commission would look at the 3 billion naira sunk into the project, though some stakeholders insisted that over 80 billion naira was expended on the project. The minister had, at the twilight of the Buhari's administration, cursed the supposed launch of the Nigerian Air in Abuja using an Ethiopian aircraft. Stakeholders were enraged that an Ethiopian airline had landed in Nigeria with Ethiopian colors, was packaged as a national carrier. The minister had said at a recent Arise News Channel interview that the landing of the Ethiopian aircraft in Abuja was a marketing strategy. "We have already questioned some officials of Nigerian Air. We have invited the former aviation minister Sirika. We are expecting him within the week," the source said. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) disclosed last week that the airline was still on the first stage in a 5-phase process of obtaining Air Operation Certificate (AOC) to operate as a commercial airline. The Airline Operators of Nigeria (AON) had also consistently opposed the idea on several grounds. Speaking on the matter recently, the spokesman of AON, Obiora Okonkwo, warned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to be blackmailed into accepting a contraption that will definitely and ultimately hurt the Nigerian economy and destroy millions of existing jobs in favor of one or two individuals. Meanwhile, the Chief Executive Officer of Air Peace, Allen Onyema, has called for the dissolution of Nigerian Air, the national carrier unveiled during the previous administration. This is as he suggested that the country should rather invest in a flag-bearer airline than a national carrier which he described as moribund. Onyema, who spoke on Arise Television's morning show on Wednesday, criticized the shareholding structure of the airline, saying that it favors Ethiopia. He argued that Nigeria is contributing the financial investment for the airline, while Ethiopia is set to earn 49% of the venture without actually putting any money into it. The Punch reported that the federal government took delivery of the first plane of the country's national carrier, Nigeria Air, amid protest from local airline operators that it was contrary to a court order which barred the government from taking further action on the project. The Air Peace boss further revealed that in 2019, Ethiopian Airlines approached Air Peace for a partnership, but he turned down the offer because of his patriotism for Nigeria, adding that according to the agreement signed for the sake in Nigeria Air, Ethiopians were not expected to bring any money as an investment into the project. Also, he alleged that the leadership of the entire management of the proposed Nigeria Air, the DFO, CEO, and all the management positions were to be headed by Ethiopians, while the deputy position was given to Nigeria. Onyema stressed that the unveiling of Nigeria Air, despite the litigation, was a total disrespect of the judiciary that should not be tolerated. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. On the agreement between Nigeria Air and Ethiopian Airlines, he said, the leadership of the entire management, DFO, CEO, all the management positions was to be headed by Ethiopians while the deputy slots were given to Nigeria. Look at the shareholding. ET has 49%. There is a company called Fairfax. Who is this Fairfax? It is owned by ET. Their transaction advisors, and they are going to get 3%, 1.4 or 1.5% of the shareholding capital, which is put at $250 million, and ET will bring $122 million, but not as cash, but as rentals. It is only the Nigerian companies that are going to bring money, Sako and Mrs. I have the document here. ET is not bringing a penny into Nigeria. ET will pay rentals for their plane for 5 years. It is written here in black and white. Even if they pay the $122 million, Airpeace alone is worth over $2 billion. As I speak to you, Bowen is in my office now for the delivery of our 737 MAX, which is costing over $1 billion. He added, the aircraft from Embraer that we started receiving cost about $1 billion. 5 of them have entered Nigeria. ET is bringing nothing, and they are going to get 49% of your country's wealth. I call on President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to immediately dissolve this charade called Nigeria Air and start his own thing. Speaking on why the idea of owning a national carrier should be abandoned, Onyema said, contrary to what the minister has been saying about Nigeria and the importance of having a national carrier, the national carrier is a moribund idea worldwide. Countries don't go that route anymore. It is a drain on any country. Those who are in it are running out of it. The phrase national carrier means government ownership. What governments do these days are flag carriers. British Airways is a flag carrier. It is owned by the IAG Group. Only a very few countries are still international carriers like South Africa. And South Africa Airways is bleeding the treasury of the country. They have tried to close it several times, but the unions fight back. The government is tired. Countries don't go that route. Why should Nigeria in 2023 be going backwards instead of moving forward? All they needed to do was strengthen the ease of doing business so that people of means and private concerns of means could invest in the aviation industry. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.